Welcome back, everyone. Today I have a Microtech UTX-70. Now, this was loaned in by Art, and during the unboxing of this and another Microtech from him and a couple of other things from some other folks, I had mentioned that this was one of only, two out the front California legal automatics. As I dug into this and started taking my notes and doing the measurements and whatnot, I noticed that I was incorrect. And actually, Art had sent me a message and said, "Nah, I don't think that one's California legal." So I did some looking back because I was maybe not going to do the review on this because I have done the review on the California legal one previously from my buddy Will, who sent me one in, who's local to me. He has the California legal. And the difference is, this is the UTX-70. The California legal one is UTX-70CA. And I will put a link to the video I did on the California legal one down in the description. So the difference is, in California, to have an automatic knife, whether it's out the front or a side opener, the blade has to be less than 2 inches. California's a mess. I don't know what to tell you, okay? Born and raised here, lived here all my life, whatever, right? Does that mean I don't own any automatics that are longer than 2-inch blade? No, I absolutely do. And do I carry my automatics that have longer than 2-inch blades? Yes, I absolutely do. Do I carry an automatic that often? No, I don't. I really don't. But when I do, it's over a 2-inch blade. Okay, whatever. I take my chance. I'm a rebel. Okay, so let's dive into this one then. First off, I love the color. I just do. Whatever. It's a great purple. It's just really cool. So this is a small knife. Closed is 3.5 inches, and that includes the little glass breaker here on the end. So is it super comfortable in the hand? Is it great? It works. So overall length is just 6 7/8 inches. I think I have knives that the handle is about 6 inches. So this is 6 7/8. The blade total length is 2.38 inches from the edge of the scale to the tip of the blade. The edge is 2.20. This is 204P steel with a blade thickness of just 0.081 and an overall thickness of 0.326 minus the clip. Let's just zoom in. This is such a small knife. I could almost do the whole review with it zoomed in. And this weighs in at 1.2 ounces. So it literally disappears in your pocket. So you got the Microtech, the UTX-70 SE for single edge, because they do have, I don't know if they make it in the UTX-70 as a double edge. I do have a UTX off to the side that is a double edge. And the UTX-70 means this is 70% the size of the standard, I think is how that is. They do have proprietary hardware, which does freak a bunch of people out. On an automatic like this, I think it freaks me out less. I don't really think it freaks me out in general. But you can see there is a tip in the glass breaker, skull crusher, if you will. Very nice pocket clip. It works really well. I believe you can reverse it by loosening the backspacer and make it left-handed. If this will focus. Just a great job. Really nice two-tone blade. Very sharp. This is really and can be a great utility type knife to just have for, literally cutting open boxes, letters, things like that, this would be great for. It does fit in the hand. You're not going to use this for heavy use, right? You're not really going to break down cardboard with this. You might use it to cut the tape and just flatten some boxes. You could do that. I could see you doing some food prep with this, cutting open apples and, you know, slicing some cheese and things of that nature. Overall, it's just a great knife, and it's great to have in a collection. If you're into out the fronts, I could definitely see getting the different sizes. And we'll do some size comparisons with it this way because it tends to kind of roll over because of the deployment button there. So I could totally see, and here it is next to the Sharpie, which is a little bit shorter. But like I said, I could totally see having the small one, the medium one, and then the large, because there is a UTX-85, which is just slightly smaller than the full size, and then there is the full size. And I think those are the only 3 models, but I could be wrong. I am not a Microtech expert by any means whatsoever. So in the description, correct me where I'm wrong. I welcome that. So here's the Spyderco Delica, which is a very small knife for me that is much bigger than the UTX-70, but it's a different type of knife. This is definitely something that you could put in your coin pocket almost as a 5th pocket type of knife. Here's the ZT 0230 slip joint, which is roughly the same size. It's slightly bigger. The handle is about the same size, slightly taller, maybe a little thicker, but virtually the same. This fits in your hand just slightly better because it is a little bigger. And we can see that here. It just kind of fills your hand a little bit better if that's what you're looking for. But again, neither of these are going to really be hard use knives. So let's put it up against a kind of a full-size knife to really give you that sense of size. The Chris Reeve Large Sabenza 21. If we can line them up here. Kind of butt to butt. So yeah, the UTX-70 is a small knife. Does it have its uses? Absolutely. It's a totally great backup just to have in the coin pocket of your jeans, to have in your purse if you're a woman. This would be great to just kind of throw in your purse, to have to, you know, again, open boxes and very mundane types of things. This is great. This would even be good. I believe you could just take the pocket clip off altogether, put the breaker back on, and you could just throw this in the bottom of your pocket. I often do that with my small Swiss Army knife. I always do that with my small Swiss Army knife. It just floats in the bottom of my pocket. It has a little flashlight on it. I've talked about that in other videos. And that lives in the bottom of my pocket, and I use that a lot for mundane tasks. There's a little pair of scissors on there that I use quite often. It has a screwdriver, which I use often. So this I could also see as just being thrown in the bottom of the pocket as that, you know, kind of small knife. If you don't want to pull out, you know, something big and scary at the office, so to speak, you may just reach deep down into your pocket, pull this out, cut the strings off of your shirt, cut open a box at your office desk, and away you go. So there you have it, guys. Thank you, Art, for lending this in. It's always cool to see some automatics. So thanks for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day, and we'll see you on the next one.